TRT World Forum is bringing together policymakers, industry leaders, journalists, activists, and members of civil society to discuss some of today's most pressing issues, with Israel's onslaught on Gaza being high on the agenda. Here at the forum, I've sat down with Mehmet Fatih Kacir, Minister of Turkey's Industry and Technology, to discuss various issues, including Turkey's National Technology Initiative. And also I asked him, is artificial intelligence our friend or enemy? I'm Kübra Akkoç, and this is One on One. Minister Mehmet Fatih Kacir, thank you very much for joining us here on TRT World.
Thank you for your invitation.
I'd like to start with Israel's onslaught on Gaza and the dire humanitarian situation there. You recently made a comment during one of your speeches. You said, technology is valuable only if it serves humanity. Can you please expand on that with regards to Gaza?
Actually, what we are seeing, we are experiencing now in Palestine, in Gaza, is unacceptable for humanity. Technological superiority doesn't give anyone, also Israel, the right to kill innocent people, to kill women, children, babies, to bomb hospitals, churches, mosques, schools. And technology has a value only if it serves the humanity, the humanitarian values. So the Israeli oppression we are now witnessing in Palestine shows that the stark reality of how technological capability without moral norms is destroying humanity again and again, every day, every moment. So as Turkey, we think that we have to create technology for the needs of humanity, not for only the benefit of one side. Artificial intelligence and some other related technologies, they are only having a value only if we can create benefits from them, the good from them, for the positive results and outcomes for the whole humanity.
Very important message from you, sir, is that technology and moral norms should go hand in hand so that it can serve humanity. I, of course, would like to talk to you about the Turkey's National Technology Initiative. You are one of the chief architects of that initiative, and thanks to that initiative, it's now a brand attracting global attention. And with the addition of Turkey's domestically made armed drones, ships, tanks and all, Turkey's also defense industry has now been taken to another level, whole another level. I'd like to hear your reflections on that and actually what's next for Turkey regarding Turkey's National Technology Initiative.
Actually, with National Technology Initiative, Turkey has been creating a self-sufficient industrial and technological base, especially in innovative areas. Turkey has been fighting against terrorism on its own land and also in the region for nearly 40 years. And during that fight, Turkey experienced that it should develop, create and produce the needed products and systems during that fight. Otherwise, many times it can't get them from even allied countries. So 20 years ago, our president, that time Prime Minister, initiated the National Technology Initiative in defense industry. And in only 20 years, we experienced how a miracle can happen. Because 20 years ago, we weren't a producer of aircrafts, helicopters, or other military or defense products or systems. But now, Turkey is #1 in drone technology in the world. Turkey is producing its own helicopters, now its own jets, training airplanes, also rocket systems, smart and guided ammunition systems, sea platforms, land vehicles, even the satellites. So in only 20 years, we are now one of the main players in that game. And now what we are doing in National Technology Initiative is transferring that experience and knowledge from defense industry to other verticals in industry. Because we are a manufacturing powerhouse in this region. We are a very strong producer of automotive industry, chemical industry, iron and steel industry, white good industry, machinery industry, etc. And now that transformation towards high-tech products and systems in all those verticals will be done thanks to the experience we got from defense industry, and now we are applying a similar approach to the transformation of other sectors and verticals.
And since we mark the first century of the Turkish Republic, how important is that looking back, we saw Turkey as one of the main accomplishments as this national technology initiative, and how it got to that point, it's particularly important.
So this year is 2023 is the centenary of Turkish Republic. Now we are beginning with our second century, and the target, the motto of the second century is making it the center of Turkey. And being a self-sufficient country in critical technologies will be one of the main pillars for that aim, for that target. And now, especially after the financial crisis in 2008 and after the COVID pandemic in 2020, the self-sufficiency is one of the top trend topics, not only in Turkey, but also in many other countries and regions in the world. And even the countries which were the policy makers of free trade economics or liberal economy are now abandoning some rules they put previously in the history. Now they are trying to attract new investments, especially in critical sectors on their own lands, and they are trying to increase the level of self-sufficiency in their own countries. So Turkish National Technology Initiative is in line, is parallel with the spirit of age, I can say. And we will continue on that direction. We will continue to make more investment in high-tech and innovation, R&D. In the last 20 years, we have built a huge R&D and innovation ecosystem in this country with more than 100 technoparks in more than 60 different cities in the country, and nearly 10,000 companies making R&D and innovation at those facilities, with 1,600 R&D and design centers in private sector, with more than 270,000 R&D people. We have an R&D army now in this country. Thanks to the young and dynamic population of this country, of our country, it's 32. We are 15 years younger than Germany, I can say. We will continue on that direction, and we will make more investment on high-tech and also on our human capital.
Lastly, Mr. Minister, let's broaden out a little bit on artificial intelligence. So there's been a lot of discussion whether it's a creative potential or a disruptive evil. So also it's been said that artificial intelligence can also serve purposes of disinformation and misinformation, as well as state propaganda. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. Is artificial intelligence our friend or enemy?
Actually, it's a reality that AI is creating a huge value in different applications, in different products and services, in health sector, in education sector, in media sector, in autonomous cars. We can see clearly the value added by AI. But if we cannot create a moral norm frame for the development and the usage of AI, it can create a real threat against humanity. Because there are three main things I can say. Firstly, AI is not being developed isolated from other areas. AI is being developed by the development of biotechnology and also quantum computing. So the effect of AI is increasing exponentially. Second, AI is being developed mostly by private sector companies. And most of that work is done by technological monopoles, giants in the world. I mean, not governments, public institutions, or academic institutions are developing the most part of AI in the world. The biggest share is belonging to big tech giants, and their focus is maximizing their profits or sometimes serving to some unknown purposes. We don't know them. But what we know is that their focus is mostly not the benefit of the society. So it's something we have to think about it more and more. And there isn't any global agreement on the rules for the development and usage of AI applications. So from my view, AI is something we will have in the future. It's inevitable. We will develop AI, we will use AI, and we will live with AI. But what we have to do is to have a moral policy frame to regulate AI development and products, services created by AI applications. So the negative side is the side which we should focus on more and more, and we should collaborate with other countries and shareholders globally. It's not something a country can solve on its own, because the systems, the products, the services we are using now are all global ones. So the policies should be global. Otherwise, these big tech giants can create some threats against humanity. And what we are now seeing, experiencing in Palestine, what Israel is doing there against humanity, is an obvious example of that. High tech can create a real disaster against humanity.
Mr. Mehmet Fatih Kacir, Minister of Turkey's Industry and Technology, thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure and also a privilege to have you on TRT World.
Thank you.